General John "Blackjack" Pershing, the only active-duty six-star general in American history. Lochledy is the boyhood home of General John Pershing, and just a few short miles away is Marceline, the boyhood home of Walt Disney. Both were very prominent in American history. They became internationally famous. This is his boyhood home. John Pershing lived in this house until he went to West Point. It's on Pershing Drive, which is not paved. And look at this house across the intersection. And then here's the downtown part right here with an unpaved street. Is this a root cellar or a tornado shelter? It's the tornado shelter. And there's a church. But it's part of the museum, and this is a state historical site. This building is a school building that was moved to this site. Here's a teacher's desk. Got an apple on there too. Jumpity jacks. This is him at West Point. He was born in 1860. 1886, 1889, he was a soldier where he earned the nickname Blackjack. He commanded a cavalry of African American buffalo soldiers in Montana. He fought alongside Theodore Roosevelt in the Battle of San Juan Hill during the Spanish-American War in 1898. This is Pershing and his family in Lincoln, Nebraska. At the University of Nebraska, he taught, and he earned a law degree. This is in the Philippines. (1889 to 1913). John Pershing, George Female Company. He married the daughter of Senator Francis Warren of Wyoming. Okay, he was in charge of the Mexican uprising against Pancho Villa, and his wife and 3 children were killed in a house fire. He's the only one that survived. It was terrible. In late May 1917, General Pershing was appointed to command the American Expeditionary Forces, AEF. He knew the vast distinction between declaring war and fighting war. It became his immediate responsibility to train, equip, house, feed, care for, and transport an army that grew to 2 million men in 2 years. He had to do so in a foreign country overseas in time of bleak prospects in the middle of the war. The success of the American soldier depended on preparations, hard work, and be inconspicuous was Pershing's motto. 1917, 1918. the United States entry into the war brought an immediate but short-lived sense of relief to the Allies. General Pershing refused to be under the command of either the Allied command, either the French or the English. Look at the bayonet. That was a horrible way to die, a bayonet. This is when women began to work in the industrial workforce because of shortage of men. This is an iconic photo symbolizing the trench warfare, the horror of the trenches. The tanks became weapons instead of the airplane.
Oh gosh.
This was the last offensive that ended the war. There's a picture of General Pershing and his son Warren. He's the only one to survive the house fire. His mother and his three sisters died. And this is he's reunited in this photo with his father. He hadn't seen his father in 2 years since the fire. This is how you got back and forth to Germany on these troop ships. Can you imagine how the Spanish flu spread through that? Look at the top, they have the heading there. This is the battlefield, World War II, and this is the victory, the end of the war.